Hey everyone, Tim Art here. Hope you're doing well. We are here live from Dundee, Illinois, with the Thursday Night Saws, and hope that you have a good signal and some sound out there. Hopefully everything is working good. I have been up here. Laura and I have been up here since I guess Sunday. Now we drove up, started leaving out Saturday from Rome, Georgia, and we got up here Sunday afternoon, and we were in Rockford, Illinois for the first 3 days, working with the parks over there at the Alpine Hills Snow Park. And we had about 24 people involved in the training from a couple different areas, about 10 of them from Rockford Parks, and then the others were from some surrounding towns. And we had great 2 sessions. We had the large group on Monday, and then we ended up with half and half on Tuesday and Wednesday. All went very well. Had some walnut trees that we had to remove down around the lower side of the ski slope or tubing slope or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it was a pretty neat area there, so we were able to remove some of those trees to help them out with some future stuff. And then we left there, finishing up the class yesterday, and got here to Dundee, Illinois, and not too far outside Chicago. And we've went through the day one today with 10 folks from a couple different parks districts around this area. And so went very well. Went out, and they have an old nursery area here. We're at the Royal Oaks Golf Course, and it's just a huge golf course here. And they've got all kinds of things. We're hoping we'll be able to this weekend check it out. They got some kind of a zoo and some other things here adjacent to the golf course. But anyhow, they had a nursery area where they grew a lot of different trees for the course, and there's a bazillion different species on this course for sure. But anyhow, some of the trees had overgrown out of their nursery area. They just kind of let it run out, and so we've got I don't know, probably about 20 trees in an area they're going to be clearing out, and we hope to use it for a couple more training classes. But anyhow, we had about 12 today for the inside. Went out and did a demonstration on one, I believe it was a hackberry tree, and then we dropped about 3 dead ash trees that were there in the area to kind of get those cleaned out of the way. And so we ended up about 2:30 today, and some thunderstorms started rolling in, started raining pretty heavy, but we all finished up before that, got out of there, and so it finished up just in a few minutes. And so we've been getting things kind of organized around here. Tomorrow is the hands-on day for the group, and we're going to be out there felling a few trees, and then looking at some teamwork for pressures and binds tomorrow. Because most of these folks are either on the parks department or they work here at the golf course, and so they have to do a good bit of chainsaw work, cleaning up stuff and taking care of the trees around these facilities. So looking forward to them working. We've got some maples. I guess that was a maple that I took down today, and then we've got some other maples, hackberries. We've got a couple more ash trees in there, and so it's going to be a day tomorrow, going through and letting them get accustomed to planting trees and taking them down, and then we're going to kind of crisscross them, make up some different situations with storms, and then be able to take and clean those up a little bit. Finish up about probably by about 3 o'clock or so tomorrow. Then we're heading over to a campground here local for the weekend. Monday we have I think it's in Stream. Let's see, what's the name of that one? Going to be doing a little session with supervisors from parks around Illinois that Pederma has gotten set up. And let's see, we're at Streamwood Park District. That's where they're having the workshop. We're going to be talking to several different supervisors from around and going through what we do in the program for Paderma, and really discuss a lot of issues out there with how do we get supervisors and stuff to be able to answer the questions and things. So kind of educate them a little bit with what we do in the class. Some of them have gone through the program before, but we'll going to talk a little bit about the training for new employees, that kinds of stuff. And so that's scheduled for Monday most of the day. And then we're going to be over in Glenview. We've got a session with their people, Glenview Parks District, for Tuesday, Wednesday. We're doing a 2-day there. And then we're going to be working with the IRMA Association. I think that's the towns around in the Chicago area, downtown Chicago area. And so we've worked with them several times before. We'll be doing a 2-day workshop with them. And then after that, we're heading directly to Massachusetts. We'll be in Massachusetts for the following week, working with Maya, the Massachusetts Employers Insurance. And so we'll be out on the Cape, I think, for the first day, and then we go to, let's see where we are on that. I know we're on the Cape on that first Monday. Then we go to Franklin, and then over to Berlin. We'll be there, Massachusetts. So we've got about in Amesbury. So we'll be in 3-4 different places in Massachusetts the following week. That's week 43, week of the 16th. And so then we head back home, and we'll be working around Georgia again with a DOT, a train-the-trainer class for week 44, the week of the 23rd. So looking forward to that. We always have a good session with them. So it's going to be a busy October finishing up. We've had some great people. Last week we were, the last week of September, we had South Carolina. We finished up on Friday there, on Thursday there. We were in Columbia last week, and then through to ended up in Eastover, South Carolina. We had demonstrations to do there with South Carolina LTAP, and so we had a great groups there. And then this week, the guys did really super with the walnut trees, and we're looking forward to tomorrow. So we've just had great time. So it's all going pretty good. Hey, David Vossler, hope you're doing good, and thank you. Hope the picture is in good shape, and the voice is good. So appreciate that. It's always good to know that it's coming through okay. Let's see, we started with our 11th graders teaching the GOL 5-step felling plan. Oh, cool. So you working with some high school students, huh? So that's always neat. And the 5-step program works. That's what we've been going through today over and over and over. And so it makes it pretty neat to be able to take and look at the steps, and by the time you get to the bottom, you got a pretty good plan of what you can do and can't do with the tree. I had 2 comments today, one from one of the organizers, and then one of the other people participating, and they said, "I can't believe how accurate you can be with the tree." I said, 2 of them you guys made the plan on. It wasn't me. You told me what the plan should be, and I just followed the plan, and it does. It makes things very accurate. And anytime you can plan stuff, you always maintain some safety, don't you? So that we always say an accident's an unplanned event. So if we do a little bit of planning, it does kind of cut down the possibilities of accidents taking place. So kind of the process there. So hey, Nick, you're a busy man this week. I've been watching all that stuff. Hope you're doing well, and you got Bucking over there getting all gamed up for the Bunyan show. I was hoping that a schedule would work out and we could head over that way. We're still about we're in the Chicago area. We're about 8 hours away from the show, but as I told you before, I haven't been there since it moved from the Hocking College campus, so that's been a few years ago. But that's a fun show. You guys are gonna have fun over there. Get some good videos, and I tell you, Bucking he's a hoot, as we say down in Georgia. He keeps things moving. He's got some good information. There's no doubt about it. His experience definitely shows through. He's quite a Sawyer. Appreciate his efforts. Got a good following, and hopefully that shows up at the show. And I guess y'all are having if I remember correctly, you were having kind of a meet and greet today around Washington, PA. And had some good classes around there over the years with a couple of organizations over that way. So that's a good place too. So glad to see you back on. Looking forward to some more videos from you. I know you've had some tough issues here over the past few months, but it looks like you're getting things back together. The pickup truck looks shiny anyway, so you got it cleaned up anyhow. But anyhow, that's going on. We had some questions and stuff on some top handle use we talked about a couple more times. I put together a couple of videos over the weekend, just some short ones on a couple topics coming off of the firewood cut that I did. And then I'm putting together the video from this week, which is going to be showing some of the issues we had with the walnut trees. There's some big, nice walnut trees, and we were able to kind of lay those down, crisscross them. A lot of them are way up off of the ground with the limb structures, and so I think it's going to be a pretty good video from this week's travel. Hope to get it done in my spare time over the weekend and get it posted. But hopefully that's going good. We'll get those things together. It's going to be kind of a long one, I think, but it's got some good information in it. And I've got the chat lines set up. I didn't bring my podcaster, so I don't have the ability to kind of wire it in. But if you have questions and stuff, I've got the new called the chip line, 706-901-7297, and I've got it set up. It's on a Google voice system, so it goes through and you can leave messages or questions or whatever on it. So hey, Bucking, hope you're doing well. I've been watching. Y'all been busy down there. Things are going good. You're gonna love that show, I tell you. That is quite an experience. They're gonna be all over you down there. Lots of fans in that area, I guarantee it. We got that chat line set up, so I'm going to try to get that in. We're going to do some live question and answers here when I'm back at the home office when I got the podcaster. And that's another thing. If you haven't already, I've put all my ebook series on the podcast, so it's something that you can listen to and go down through. It's about 18 or 19 chapters of the ebook from a few years back. You can listen to those, and I've added some other things, some other audios. Thank you, Bucking. We try to smile, and it's been some great times here over the years. You've been doing it as long as I have, so it's I remember back a few videos several years ago. But you're doing good work out there, man. Entertaining and well educating. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you got to subscribe there. That's what you got to do, you know. I keep up with you pretty constant. I enjoy it. I'll be out on the West Coast. I don't ever get to Canada anymore. Guelph was about as far as I got up that way. I don't get up into the Big Tree areas much, but I'll be out in the West. We got a tour of California up through that way. Probably end up up at Oregon too in February or March next year. But we're gonna take the RV and go across country. That's what you're gonna have to do, Buck. And you're gonna have to get you an RV like Nick's got, so you can hit a lot of the states. But anyhow, y'all have a great time and shoot some good videos there. I guess the show starts tomorrow, right? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this year, and you're gonna have to get bucking out there on some of those chopping events too, So it'll be some good video. But that's always been a good show. Always enjoyed it. They had the game of logging competitions there. We had actually the second Timber Sports series we did there, and then it went on there for a couple years back when Russ Mangan was doing the video work and stuff. I don't know if Buckin ever ran into him or not years ago, but he did the sports series with Jerry McGinnis and all that, and then he started filming all of the Timber Sports series, and I think he did some up in your area too, Bucking, up in Canada. So that was quite a neat crew to work with. So, well, appreciate y'all. Have a good one. But anyhow, we got some things going on, like I say, with the Georgia DOT coming up. We got the finish up here. We got another week out in Massachusetts, and then we head back home, and we're pretty much booked up solid. So I've been blessed this year, very blessed, being able to go out and share some information. So, but I just wanted to get on here a little bit tonight, kind of explain what we got going on, and so we're going to take and kind of check out. I got an early morning tomorrow. It's supposed to be great weather again here tomorrow, and we've got 12 people take down some different trees back there in that old nursery, and go through some sharpening and some checking out on their saws and see what we can do. So, but appreciate y'all dropping by, and I'm going to sign off of here. And if you have any questions or anything, you can send them to info@forestapps.com, or comment on the messages, and we'll try to find an answer to stuff. So appreciate y'all, and we will talk to you again next Thursday night. Y'all drop by the Thursday night saws. We'll see you.